and it's browsing. Hello, hello, hello. Another case study coming to you fresh from what cold Canada this morning. Welcome, Christine. So case,
Good morning.
can you hear me good?
Yes.
Case studies are a time for my beautiful clients and I to come here and have a conversation around not only what does he do for their business to work with social media love, but to really inspire you if you're on the edge of that new milestone that you're after in your business. If you're a woman entrepreneur and you keep saying to your friends, I need to get more visible. I need to get more visible. And you've been saying this for 10 years. And then you took all the classes and all the trainings on how to put the best strategy in place. And you're still not where you want to be. And you start to feel that frustration is really stopping you from accomplishing your mission. So this conversation is for you because I bring to you all my clients, and Christine, you are part of them. Thank you for trusting me. Are women who are high conscious women. They know what they want. They know what they're after. They believe it's possible for them. And they reach out for help for that extra little kind of thing that they need to shift. Okay. And that's what we're going to be talking about. Christine, thank you for coming along. And if you don't know us yet at Social Media Love, so my name is Angélique Binet, and I help women entrepreneurs to fall in love with their fears of becoming visible when it comes to using social media to recruit new clients, build new offers, raise their price, build up the next program they were hesitating to put out at sea, other things. And Christine, I want you to introduce yourself. Who are you? Where are you located in the world? Because we are a nano company serving a global woman. And then what do you do, who you serve, and how do you transform lives?
Okay. Thank you, Angélique, for having me today. I am Christine Cliff. I am here in New Brunswick, Canada, like Angélique said, up here where it's a little chillier. I own and run my own naturopathic practice where I help women who have figured out that their life is not what they wanted it to be, that it's no longer serving them and they want something different. So I help these women process, release, heal their inner traumas so that they can have the growth and trust to move forward and do exactly what they want in this world.
I love it. So, Christine, can we go back in the past and kind of go back to maybe before even we met? Like, I always like to bring you back to before we met, and maybe you attended your first event with me. Where were you at in your business, before even joining anything that Social Media Love was offering?
Okay, so excuse me. My business, I was going to say grew organically, that I very much intuitive and listen to what's around me, what I'm meant to be doing. And I went from one wellness aspect. So first I had learned how to be a personal fitness trainer. So I just went from one wellness aspect to another. And the business just, it grew and I was known in the community. And then COVID, I'm going to say COVID struck and we were locked up in our little bubbles. And because before COVID, I didn't need to promote very much. I needed to put my event out. The people in the community saw it. I had the turnout I wanted. Then, like I say, COVID hit, like it did to so many small businesses. And Afterwards, the way I would connect with people needed to change. They were right. There was still the fear in coming out. The people that I was being driven to work with had changed slightly. And I was struggling with finding through in person or on social media, finding the women that I was meant to work with. So I had just started my journey in learning how to market myself. And that's when I saw your first event with Women in Business, that you were doing a night with them. And so I'm like, oh, okay, I need to go out and see what you had to say compared to the other person I was working with. And just if I could gain any more insight on how to get out there. And I'm going to say that was it. That's the first event that we connected. And the way you went about getting out there and what your message actually was, it really spoke to me. And like I'm going to say it's a holistic approach, not a business approach, not a forced approach. It's very intuitively driven, very holistic, very you need to be connected. You need to be like, I need to be connected to what I'm doing. And so, yeah, that was, I'm going to say the before fully connecting with Social Media Love.
I love it. And I have to say, if you allow me to share that little story, but you are a woman of courage. On that very day, I remember you were the first one who signed up on the spot to the next event that I was organizing. I don't know if you remember, but you booked the next workshop right away. I remember that I was like, this woman knows what she wants. I want to, do you remember?
I do. Well, I only now that you say it, I would have said that it was a few days later because I'm going to say sometimes time is irrelevant, but yeah, you had sent out the email and it's like, you know what? I need to do this. Like it was, I need to do this because even though I was learning how to market, right? Like the business side of marketing, I was still missing that part about connecting, I'm going to say my soul to the posts.
Yeah. Tell us more about this. What type of frustration or challenge, how did that show up for you so that we understand better what it means?
So I'm going to, for me, I had the frustration that I wasn't getting the people that I wanted. But with the part of what I was doing or wasn't doing, I had a very straight mindset on what I wanted to put out on social media and what would frustrate me from other people putting out on social media. So I didn't want to be that frustrating person. So there were things that I wouldn't necessarily post because I didn't want to be them. And through all this, I have learned that when you do those posts, I don't want to say correctly, but when you do them from the heart, when you do them with the right intentions, they don't come off as annoying, right? They come off as either entertaining or they come off as knowledge or just that full connection. So for me, the before I was working on my marketing, it was just it was overall frustrating of not connecting with those that were meant to connect with me.
I love it. So yeah, so you allowed yourself to post more of what you wanted to post, in other words. So
Uh,
is that, am I correct? Am I understanding correctly?
I I'm gonna say I had my eyes opened on the what I was actually stopping by not posting what I had a resistance to post.
Hmm, that's juicy.
Hmm.
I love it. And so let's go there. Like, what did it change in your business and in your job as a marketer of your business?
Um, okay. So in the business overall, I started to come across more authentic. I was allowing myself, I'm going to say, dropping the professional facade. I allowed myself to show people the messy. I allow myself to just be me in that moment, whatever that is, and to share some of my personal life. And I really feel from the feedback that I'm getting back from the um, new clients that I'm getting, that it's that
Wait,
authenticity.
wait,
Okay.
you said new clients
Yes.
accepting.
New clients. I had almost as many new clients this past month that I did all of last year. So super. That was like super excited, super exciting. Um, yeah. And really, I'm going to say about being able to finally break through my own professional persona. I'm not even going to say the word right. Facade, my own professional facade, and allow the authenticity of what I do and who I am to shine, and not worry that um, what who I am, but also that what I do um, goes against the grain of a lot of other people in my profession. So, allowing myself to honor exactly how I do things and what I do has really helped connect with um, my new clients and my old ones, the ones that have been sticking around. They're enjoying the change also.
This is beautifully explained. So tell me more about, if you can, explain to someone else around, how does it feel to feel aligned and authentic? Like, how do you know when you are?
Okay. You feel connected to your heart, right? Right? I say your heart center, your heart and your soul are so connected. They are aligned. And it's like a buzzing inside that you know that while you're doing that, while you're behaving a certain way, while you're um, talking about what you do, that you know that in the bottom of your heart and in your soul, that is what truly is meant to be. It doesn't matter, right? You're no longer taking into account other people's opinions of yourself or of your work. It doesn't matter who's not going to agree with you. You just know. I'm getting goosebumps even now. You know that how you're being is going to draw the people who are meant to speak to you, to work with you. It's going to draw them in. Like they are going to be drawn to you like moss to a light. And it doesn't matter what the naysayers are going to say. You know that you are where you're meant to be and you're doing what you're meant to do.
Thank you for sharing this. So, Christine, we've been working body to body together for 2 months now.
Mhm.
We did the workshops before prior. Tell me more about how the work we do together as part of Social Media Love helps you solve and unfold that new marketer in you from that place.
Oh, okay. First of all, no, it's like, well, there's just so, it wasn't like, there's just so much. There is so much that has happened and so much that has changed in the last 2 months. For one, I am not permitted, like from myself, right? I no longer permit myself to sit in a frequency or an energy or an emotion that doesn't align with what I want. So when I wake up in the morning and I'm cranky, I deal with that. And I use that I use that word as I process it, right? I let it go. I find out where it's stemming from so I can work through it, honor it where, like, when I need to, um, and allow myself to change my thought process, change my emotions so I can get back into a place that aligns with what I want to do and who I want to work with. And I want to go back to who I am, right? Like who I want to be. I don't want to be a cranky person from the time I get up in the morning till the time I go to bed. I don't want the things that might not have gone right yesterday to still affect today. I don't want that. And that's one of the biggest things that I have really harnessed, I've really taken in from this program with Social Media Love is that I have the power, just like everyone. Everyone has the power on what they're thinking, how they're feeling in every single moment. And the other thing I learned is being neutral is no longer acceptable. I worked on being, I'm going to say neutral, calm. I never thought of it as neutral. I thought of it as calm. And when I was in the calm place, I was okay. But I no longer want to sit at calm. I want to be excited. I want to be exuberant. I want to shout out from the top of the mountains what I do, who I am, and how people can get the help that they need to move forward. And yeah, it's really helped me not be the shy person. Though I would not have said I was shy because I've taken so many leaps and bounds from who I was in my previous life, earlier in my life. But yeah, Social Media Love has helped me learn those, I'm going to say those, they're minor in action, they're major in results, right? Like those last little things or last big things that you think you just change, you just tweak something just a little bit and you get this massive change from it. And that is what's been going on with my life and my business from going through this program. Just I don't have to think that. Oh, I have the power to switch that thought. Oh, I don't need to take on what other people did. They did it. I don't need it to affect me. Right? Like just those little things has helped me regulate myself, my emotions, my thoughts through the day. And I must say, I have brought in so much more fun and experiences, right? Because I want it. My body is craving having fun and experiencing joy and bliss and excitement on a daily basis. I'm getting too excited over here. I almost pulled my earplugs out.
So this is so good how you explain like a tiny shift and a subtle shift and have a completely change of perspective, change of behaviors. Tell me if you can tell us maybe what result are you the most excited about?
Oh, that I'm going to say that women are loving their experience with me more and more, and they are telling their friends. So I think five. I think five of my new clients this past month were referrals because their friends were having, were talking so highly about myself, about the experience, about what they were getting out of it, that they went online and booked a session without even talking to me. So that to me speaks volume, and that's what I want. My goal is to help as many women as possible let go of the traumas that have been, I'm going to say, keeping them hidden, right? Like the traumas that have keeping them quiet, have kept them in the status quo, and not allowed themselves to like expand to exactly what they want and to be as happy as they want. So that has been, yeah, that out of everything else, yeah, has been my excitement recently.
All right. Christine, what's become possible for you since you are in this program and in the social media love on the social media love planet? What do you see possible? What's becoming possible for you?
Everything. That's my first answer. Everything is possible. Everything is possible for everyone. But okay. So possible for me in this moment has been speaking my truth, and really shouting that. In this moment, it has been about dreaming bigger than I thought. And even though I had this dream, I didn't think it would necessarily come true. Or if it did, it was far in the future. And so that dream is actually coming to fruition in 2025. We have already, I say we, my business, those that I'm collaborating with, have already started working on putting things in place for that to happen. I'm not going to give too much away right now. We're not quite ready
We're
to
just gonna
broadcast. Yes, we are celebrate that it is coming. But yeah, what it means is that I will be open to more people, more places. And yeah, that is what my possibilities are, is really being able to have myself open to anything so that I can work with as many women in as many different ways, in as many different countries, so they can move into who they want to be.
Love it. I have two more questions and I'm going to let you go if that's okay with you.
Okay.
I want to hear you about the factor of our community. We teach, we coach, we mentor, we guide, but there is a community all around you. How did that community become part of your transformation, if it did?
Yeah, no, the community is loving, right? It's very supportive, very loving. One, we get to learn from each other and each other's struggles and growth and win. And sometimes their win makes you realize what you're capable of, right? You cheer them on, they cheer me on. Yeah, it was a safe place, right? It was a safe place to say what was in my heart that I needed to work through. And on the flip side, it was a place to rally together and help each other move out of their comfort zone. So, yeah, so we can step into that next phase of who we're supposed to be.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I love it. Thank you for sharing this. So, Christine, based on now what you know from the inside, um, who should hire me or my company? Who should join what we do?
Anyone who is ready to see a difference, anyone who is ready to move into the next phase. Like if you're not ready to, I'm going to say make more money, if you're not ready to have more clients, if you're not ready for that stage, then don't. But if you are ready to accept the expansion, if you're ready to dream, if you are ready to be happier and more content as a person, if you're ready to be real, then yeah, that's if you're ready to be real, that is who is, I'm going to say, supposed to come, or who is aligned, with what you do at Social Media Love.
Oh, awesome. So if I'm one of those person listening to you and I'm still on the fence, because I know some of them are, and that's why I could say, but I think you're the best person to say, because you are doing the work. And so, for those of you who don't know, the work that Christine is doing is the work I do on me all the time. I don't teach and just say, people do this. Okay. I am the work. I walk the walk. I talk the talk with Christine and with the team and with any clients I have. I just want to say that out loud. What are you missing out if you're a woman that you describe and you don't take the leap? Because yes, it's an investment of money, an investment of time, an investment in your courage and vulnerability. So what are you missing out if you're staying another year on the side bench?
The thing that pops up the most, you're missing out on connecting to your true authenticity. That really strikes home to me. Learning that I can be exactly who I want to be, that there is no pressure to be anyone else. And I must say, the investment, I no longer think about it, because even in the last 2 months, I've already made half of what I paid you. So the financial bit, yes, it's an investment up front, but if you do the work and you honor yourself, then that's really not, I'm going to say it's not a part of what needs to be thought about, because the growth that you will take when you do the work, you'll make back way more than that over the course of the year. It doesn't matter what part of the business you're in. And even those that have joined, that are just starting out in their business, or just, thinking up their concepts, they are growing so much as an individual, and thinking about how their life, like just their whole life, is opening up. So I'm going to say, I feel like I talked in a circle, but really what are people missing out on is a happier, more glorious life, an expanded business. I don't think that there is one person that is in our group. There is not one person in our group that has not, or will not by the time we're done, already had such a growth that like it expands past what we've paid already, and it's only been 2 months.
Yeah, we should have said we're still in the middle of it.
Yes.
You back
And
after.
right, like, yeah, even at this point, if I paid what I paid, even at this point, only partway through, I would still say it was worth it. And I don't even know what's to come. And I'm already happy with what I've received for the amount that I've paid. Like, it is that good. And I was someone, or I am someone who very much believes in positive thinking and living through my heart and with love. And I'm going to say, like, even myself, who has already created such a high vibration in my world, I have seen leaps and bounds in helping myself in my thinking, in my processing, in my need to get my voice out there so more people can hear me, because I know it's important.
Wow. That was a beautiful wrap up of everything, Christine. And I thank you for taking the time and sharing very vulnerably, and also accommodating with the connection that is not fully on. So
That's
hopefully you guys can hear everything we say, but you freeze sometimes, I freeze sometimes, but I hear you. So I'm just going to hope for the best that your beautiful words going to be clear to everybody, because what you're saying is, it is huge. It is huge. Because, and what I love about those case studies, when I hear you speak exactly like I would have spoken when I first started that type of work in my visibility. And it makes my heart so happy, so happy. So thank you for sharing this. And so if you are watching this, or even the replay, and if there is anything that we said, especially what Christine said, because those case studies are about the people who come here and share their experience. If there is anything that resonates, and something in your, I don't know, some people it's in their chest, some people it's in their belly. Oh, we're losing connection. Reach out, and I always say, if you want to be in the room with us, just have a chat. And we always start like this. We have a chat. I think, Christine, we had a chat. Like, it's
we
not
have
just
chat.
come and do the thing. It's like we have a chat. We have a chat. And if I feel and you feel aligned, it's all about alignment from the beginning to the end. Then I'll invite you to join us, right? So what I'm going to make it easy for you. You can either in the comments or in the DM, you put in the room. And I understand that you want to have a chat in the room. That's the only thing you can put in the chat or in the comments, and we have that conversation. And Christine, I'm going to let you say one word to describe how you feel right now.
Exhilarated.
Okay, I'm receiving this. Everybody receive. We want all feel like this. I love it. Like, you're on fire. I love it. Christine, thank you so much. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for your time. We spoke almost 45 minutes. I love it. I could be talking to you for the full afternoon. I love talking about how capable we are. We are so capable. So thank you. Thank you for your testimonial of this. Okay. See you soon. Ciao. Bye-bye.